Hey guys, I'm standing here in America with Rachel and John. I've just met them. They came to the Kickstart this weekend, who started today. And Rachel actually experienced her freedom through one of the lessons on the Pioneer School, lesson 22 I did about deliverance, where I prayed for the sick in the end of the lesson and see God set free. I think it's a beautiful story, so you just need to hear this.
Okay, I've been a Christian all my life, and I have also struggled with depression and fear and guilt, lots of guilt. And so because I was a Christian, I never thought that deliverance was something that I needed. I just thought that I had negative thought patterns and I needed to kind of get a grip on them and change my thinking. But in the last 6 years, it had kind of come to a place where I felt like I wasn't really in control of those thoughts anymore, and I had no control. I couldn't get a grip on them. And my husband John here had found Torben's Pioneer School videos and found the one on deliverance and told me that I should listen to it. And so at the end of the video, Torben prays over the internet for people who might need deliverance, and I tried to be as open and receptive as possible, but I didn't really think God was going to do anything through the video. I didn't think I needed anything really, truly. And so nothing really happened after the prayer, and I just went on with my prayer time, and I felt like it was a special prayer time where God gave me a special sense of His love for me in a way I hadn't experienced before. But then I just went on with my day like regular, and I did feel a little lighthearted, but I didn't connect to the two at all. And then my husband came home from work, and he said, "You seem really different today, really lighthearted and playful." And I thought, yeah, I do actually. And so I told him I had listened to the video, and he said something positive to me, a compliment. I don't really remember what it was, but when he said it, my mind was completely silent. And at that point, I realized how full my mind had been of accusation and lies and any kind of thing the enemy could do to take away my joy or to take away that compliment or that faith or whatever it was. And I realized that I had been delivered. And that was about 4 months ago, and I'm still free. And one other thing is I feel like before I was really trying to figure out why I was having all these negative thoughts, and I was all this work between me and God. But now I feel like that has opened up, and I feel His acceptance and His love, and the guilt is gone, and now I can love other people. And yeah.
Amazing. How is it for you to experience that?
It was awesome, because I knew something was weighing her down. I had this image of like a rock on her for years, and I had prayed about it. And so when that night we were in the kitchen, we were talking, when we realized that we both just cried, because we knew this was something really significant. So it was very cool for me.
So what can we learn by that? We can learn that Christians need freedom. To be a Christian is not that you automatically become free. You still need freedom if you have something. We also learn that sometimes it is renewing of the mind, but sometimes it's not enough. For you and Rachel, it's not just a renewing of the mind. It's not just take yourself together. I think like a husband. Take yourself together. Come on, take yourself together. Why are you thinking like that? Why do you like that? We cannot in their own strength. But also, it's not about the manifestation. Because there was not a big manifestation that moment, but the truth came in and still set her free. The Holy Spirit set her free, and it's about the fruit of it. How is it? It's good.
It's amazing. It's like it probably always should have been.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
So I want to say, see lesson 21, 22 about deliverance, and we are called to. Now you are free, but we are called to set the captives free. We are called to set other people free. And I'm going to talk about it at the meeting tonight about deliverance. And sometimes that freedom is coming in the renewing of the mind. But sometimes that freedom is coming in deliverance. Very often the freedom is coming in the gospel, in understanding what the gospel is and the baptism. So what we need to focus on the big picture. We need to have the gospel foundation, and then we need to work with deliverance, and then we need to work with the renewal of the mind. And when we have everything come together, we will see so many people set free. Love it.